Hi there, collective. This is a reading for you guys for the collective. I hope that it's into you. So, hope you guys are doing well. I was inspired by the Violet Flame to write a poem, which I posted on the community board, and I don't have it in front of me, but I'm going to say it's very short. Just say it in the beginning of this as we light our Palo Santo and get connected to that violet flame that has so inspired me. Thank you, Saint Germain, and thank you, Angel Zadkiel, right? San Palo Santo lit. Okay. Okay, so it starts off with the I am the God. I am the gods. I am the goddesses. I am the fallen one with wings I sometimes struggle to operate. I am also the beloved, dressed in white, soaring in the sky and sleeping in the clouds. I am the great spirit that transcends the death and rebirth cycle. I'm the power, the spirit that drives the elements to their magic, to create their magic. And then authenticity seems to be sometimes the only energy here. As I look around, it seems that I am the only one in my play thus far being, and then I think before that it was like something about unconditional joy, right? Or unconditional love. And so far being the only one part of that play, meaning that sometimes, well, it's very hard to find unconditional love, period. And so it's better to find it in yourself. By the time you find it in yourself, you realize, gosh, am I the only one that loves like that? Anyway, so that was that. And so that's part of the message is a very high vibe energy coming through. Violet flame influence. Yeah, very high vibe, very loving energy. And this makes sense, okay, because we have a full moon in Capricorn coming up on the 21st, and is also going to be in conjunct with Pluto, I believe. So that full moon will be. So, wow. Now more than ever to have a lot of attention on your own energy, what you're putting out there, because of being very powerful, very magnetic. Saturn can come in as being like the tough love person. It could be you. Is what I'm getting with that, because it deals very much so with well, there's this and there's the consequence of this, you know. There are also, I think, 3 trines coming in this month to help us with coming in to help us with these energies. It's already helping us with these energies. Oh, big time. Pluto. Oh, I can't express how big this is going to be for you. I really can't. I can't even tell you how big this is going to be for you, because it is. And it is in regards to moving this, whatever this sulfur is, oh my goodness. It's detoxing your body from a situation. There's major change and transformation going on. I just said this was in conjunct with the full moon coming up July 21st. So though we are all just players and actors and actresses on this stage, it is good to come into tune with what's going on. Even me, I just like tune in on a broad scale. I just figure out what are the big things happening, because there's so many little things happening. So even I just tune into mainly the big things that are happening, but this is really big. And this is marking a time of great change. I'm surprised my camera is still running. Usually when the energy is like this, it's almost even hard to keep things running and going, but you have the power. You have a lot of power to move something up and out of your life. Any plans, any concrete, like long-term plans that have not been reevaluated will be looked at, reassessed, reevaluated, and strategies for how to transform. So this is a big energy. It's not airy-fairy energy. At the same time, we're having these solar flares too, right? So we're having this stuff happen also, pounding you with some good vibrations during a maybe low vibration period. I don't know. I guess that's all up to interpretation, but I feel like we're being bombarded with these energies that are definitely kind of pulling our body in a certain way, right? Like making us feel a certain way. It could make you feel tempted, lethargic, stomach issues. It could give you all of that stuff. Okay, so I've got to say that's pretty powerful stuff. All right. And the sulfur card is a card, well, you could take a sulfur bath. It's healing. It stinks, but it's healing. It is the necessary dark that now can be let go of, maybe. Maybe. What else do you want to tell us? Big endings. Things you've been waiting on for a very long time to end. Big endings. Big, 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 big. Big, 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 big. 10 of Swords type of big. This is waiting, procrastinating, hanging in there. I'm only getting procrastinating because of it being combined with the 10 of Swords, because it's like this, for me, it feels like it went something that went on too long. A need for self-reliance, independence, because of it, how it affects the energy just that you have to deal with, period. So some Virgo energy, some Gemini energy strong. Some death and rebirth, of course, because Pluto being here, and now death. The ending, the change, the ending, it's the ending of something. Death is death and rebirth. However, getting through this probably wouldn't feel too good. Something comes full circle for you. This is not something new, though. This is why I'm not... I feel like whatever this is, it's been waiting to transform. Okay, you can use the violet flame, by the way. What it's known for is for transmuting negative energies to positive energies, positive paths, and assisting you as the spirit in this body. So, and it's much more powerful than you alone. That's what I would say. Time to look at patterns and lessons learned, and to decide to not necessarily have to relearn them. Time for your spiritual growth, your power, grabbing your power back, freeing yourself from whatever it is that's causing all these knives in your back. All right, time to retap. metaphorically with the well card, it's saying that there's a time to when the well is dried out and you must find another place to tap your water to get your emotional fulfillment from. Those are the things that will be being brought up to be transformed by you, and endings and detoxifications of whatever energy you're trying to get water out of but cannot. Okay, I also have the yacht. Oh, so much watery energy. Even though we have that strong Capricorn, we definitely have strong Scorpio. We have Aries here. This kind of like confidence and fight forward mentality and power. Lots of power. And it's very magnetic too. Okay, standing in your powers, making you very magnetic. Can I talk? Yacht. I have adventure, affluence, luxury, mobility, travel, prosperity. I don't know. They might even literally be saying, like, let's imagine instead of a well that's dried up, that you build this great boat, and then you're on top of all of this watery energy, access to everything, and there's something with a more freeing feeling. It can be about finances and something getting better, with a plan that you're wanting to implement for family and for yourself, and for how free that you want to feel, not to be, in the grips of a prosperity crisis, but to be on that boat feeling like you can go whatever direction you really want to, but still staying in the flow, knowing that you have sails, right? And Mother Nature is a very strong force, so it's easier to work with it than against it. I don't know. Okay, so we have luxury too, extravagant. And the angels rejoice because of this feeling of, your angels rejoice because of the beautiful things that you, all of us create when we're in that relaxed, free state. What we come up with, the paintings we paint, the writings we write, the joy we have, it's like that is celebrated. So with this new perspective, you may have felt very separated from others, lonely, or like you wanted to be alone, to have that feeling of, coffee. Lonely, confined, detached, remote, secluded, to go within, insulate, disengaged, close off, kept apart, quarantine, sequestered. It seems like quarantine or separated, getting separated for safety. I don't know what that really means in your situation, but I have separated for safety as being a message that's coming in during a time where you're really supposed to be concentrating within you. And so it's the cabin, the Libra energy. We have Gemini energy out here too, and Cancer. And we have Aquarius, Cancer again. Oh, these two go together. Okay, so let me show you them. Cabin and corset go together. Okay. So the corset can, it can look like a lot of things. The key word is look like, because it's trying to squeeze things into a certain position so it looks a certain way. And those are restrictions. It's like squeezing the soul and saying, you can fit in this little box, can't you? You can do this certain job, can't you? You can be in this type of relationship. Just be happy, right? Can't you? It's the corset. And it can be prim and proper. It can feel suffocating. Or you could put it on to achieve a certain look, but it's this. What it's meaning is the suffocating part. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm sure of it. Okay, and then I have telephone, connection, communication, conversation, getting through throat chakra stuff. Throat chakra. Inner voice rings a bell. Telephone. That Miley Cyrus song Prisoner is popping in my head. With all of these constraints, with all of these expectations to act a certain way, be a certain way, look a certain way, it must be maddening. On a group level, if you think about it, it's almost in a sense like it's one thing to ask one person to act or do a certain thing, but when a whole collective is being pushed to do or act a certain way, you're going to have some rebellion eventually. And literally, like, using family against family too. It's a time like that right now. I don't know. I don't like that, but yeah, that's what's happened. Loud and clear, inner voice rings a bell. So expect some good communication and some whatever communication. I think it's in the upright. That's something good. The urn, yeah. It's the end of this energy of feeling alone. Like you're not alone. Lots of other people are feeling these big, massive endings too. Or these energies too. Lots have felt different, separated, set apart. Urn, loss, death, grief closed up. It's over. Change of state is what it is. It's change of state because it's the ending of these energies, and you're sailing into a much better, prosperous time, right? These go together. This goes together. Spilt milk, regret, accidents, cleanup time, something that cannot be changed. That's what it means. It means something that cannot be changed. The 10 of Swords. Ending, type of ending. Let it go, it says. Roadblock. It was in the reverse. We're breaking you'll be breaking free from a roadblock that was placed in your way. It's a temporary setback is what they're wanting you to know from that. You could be even stalling a little bit. I see this more as obstacles, not necessarily on your fault. Tell me more about the roadblock. Maybe the roadblock had a purpose with the Hanged One. It's time for you to look at the map during this time. Metaphorically, if there was a roadblock, it would be time for you to pull out your map because there's divine detours. You do have a map, though, that you could look at or something like that. Find your way. Find your way, directions, new perspective. You have the lay of the land. Those are your ancestors talking. 33. You are maybe being even guided by some ascended masters. 5-5. 5-5-5. Just notice that. 5-5-5. Big changes. Changes the maps within you. Be the peace. Be the peace. It could be about somebody saying, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to struggle anymore. It could be you saying that. I don't want to do this. I don't want to feel like this anymore. I don't want to have to ever go back to that. Could agree to disagree. Have a moment of peace. An ending of some kind of battle. It could be a battle within ourselves, finding peace within ourselves. Okay, I have the eyeglasses, assessment, evaluate your options. Then another card on perspective. So I think that we're going to pull out the perspective, because even the map is finding a new perspective. And this card is, well, it could be that you need to get your eyeglasses checked up. It could be very, or that maybe your eyesight's changing in good ways, maybe, or maybe you're seeing like all of it in good ways is what I'm thinking. Colors looking brighter, energy supporting your vision to become clearer. As you become clearer about what's on the inside of you, or what, or who you are. Another 5. Wow. 5, 5, 5, 5. Book burning, censorship, silencing, control, discord, canceled, persecute. Oh, we have to watch to not persecute people. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the whole cancel stuff. Not a fan of that. Destroy heritage, persecute, suffocate, limiting freedom, constraint, to rewrite history, mind games, changing the narrative. Big energies to pay attention to. Some of those energies can make you feel very upset or mad. It could be representing you being like, I'm burning everything from the past out of affecting my experience in this now present, peaceful now moment. It could be you doing that, putting it in and then burning the whole situation so that you can rise from the ashes. It's no longer you, and your past does not define who you are. Okay, chess. Another 3. Strategy, planning, checkmate, grand design, thinking ahead, master plan, power play, game theory, and consequences of actions. That has to do with Saturn. Okay, what else? And then we'll pull from this angel number message, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Heavy, not heavy, but big energies. Big energies. Yeah, taking you down the, let's go down the hole with the white rabbit. The white rabbit, follow the white rabbit. Will lead you down the hole of an adventure. It's associated with 7 and Sagittarius energy. You have a couple of 7s now. 7. Spark of curiosity, gnosis, spiritual awakening. It's time. Heeding the call, research it, inner knowing, dark to light, going down the rabbit hole, and waking from the dream. Waking from the dream. I love that one. I just like the rabbit. I think he looks so cool. They did such a good job with that whole decoration. It's perfect. It's just like Alice in Wonderland. Such a good movie. Good book. 666 24 66. Oh, yay. Just know that during all these energies, you are protected. Yay. 444. Trust your journey and trust the way your life unfolds. Trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. Know, we're going to take this one too. Know that there is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You're gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. I am limitless, 0. That's what I've got, and I'm sending you lots of love. I do have private readings available. Also, please like and subscribe to the channel as it helps. All little bits help. Thank you for your support. Sending you love. Bye-bye.